All right, so we're gonna start class now. So today we're gonna be learning another trick, and it's multiplying two-digit numbers by 11. So let me give you an example. So let's start off with something easy. So 23 times 11 equals blank. So the easy way to do this is so there's two digits, 2 and 3. This is the first digit, right? This is the second digit. So we know 23 times 11 is going to be a three-digit number. So that means we're going to have three placeholders. So the 2 from the 23, that always becomes the first one. And the 3 from the 23 always becomes the last digit. So what do we do for the center? So the easiest way is actually just to add these two. So what's 2 plus 3? That's 5. And then that becomes a center. So 23 times 11 is equal to 253. Okay. So I'll give you guys another problem. So this one's going to be the same thing, but a bigger number. So let's say 44 times 11. What does that give you? So normally you can just do 44 times 11, but that takes a while, and this is meant to be very fast. So the two digits, 4 goes in the beginning, third digit is also 4, and what's 4 plus 4? It's 8. Wait, hold on. So then 8 goes in the center, and 44 times 11 is 484. All right. You guys get that?
I get it.
Okay, good. All right, do you guys want to do another practice problem, or do you want me to give you a problem and you guys solve it on your own?
Anything is fine.
Okay, I'm gonna go over one more question. This one is actually gonna be a little bit different because as you can see here, so let's do 55 times 11. All right, so as you normally would do, the first digit is always going to be 5. Third digit is going to be 5. The middle digit, so 5 plus 5, that's equal to 10. And then we can't have a 10 here because we know 55 times 11 is always going to be a three-digit number. So what you want to do is actually carry the 1 over to here, and that becomes 6. All right. In the middle digit, the 5 still remains down here. And the middle digit is going to be 0 since you took away the 1. So the answer is 55 times 11 is equal to 605. All right. Now that's going to be probably the hardest part of this. So I'm going to give you guys an actual question. So let's go for 78 times 11 equals blank. 57 times 11 equals blank. Number 3, 85 times 11 equals blank. All right, so try solving those on your own, and then we'll go through each of them.
I can't see your screen. Like your the Microsoft, yeah.
So I see some of you guys are starting to get it. So does everyone understand? Let me go back to the chat. Yeah, try to put it in the way Visa and Akash is doing it, ordering your numbers. Okay, so someone got 658 for the first one. And I think that might just be either a typing error or you did it wrong. So is everyone done? I think everyone got the right answers. So moving on. So 2 digits times 11, that's pretty easy. This is probably as hard as it's gonna get. So what happens if we add another digit to the first one? So let's go with 123. That's 3 digits times 11 equals blank. So you can do what you normally do with this being the first digit, 3 being the third digit. You want to give a little bit of space in between. So you want to actually add these two along with these two. So 1 plus 2, that's 3. 2 plus 3, that's 5. So then what do you get? 1,353. That's actually the answer for this. And that's actually pretty simple, right? So the same thing as before, when you actually get a number that's not a single digit in between. So let's go for something like 1. All right, so she normally would 2, 7. And then you add these two, 7 and 12. All right, so we know it has to be a 4-digit number. So there's no way it can be 27,127. So what you want to do is, since this 7 is a single digit, this 12 is actually a double digit, you would just move it to the one in front. So it would be 2, 8, 2, 7. Yeah, and that's actually the answer for this. Let's see. And that's the same pattern that we're going to go with for the rest of these. It's usually just adding on to the one in front of it if it's a double digit. So do you guys understand the 3-digit times 11 so far?
Yes.
Let me see in the chat. All right, good. Wait, Jyoti, what do you not understand? You can type in the chat if you want. Repeat the last one? Okay. So the last one was... So last one was 257 times 11. Jyoti, are you only confused about the... Are you confused about the part where you add it up, or which part are you confused about? Which step? Okay, so carrying over. So basically what you do is, since this is, you move this down 2 and then 7. And then you add these two, 10, and then 7 plus 5, that's 12. So as you can see here, all right? So since 12, you can't have a 12 in the center because that would make it a whole digit bigger. You just have to move the front. So just move this one to the number in front of it. So instead of 7, it becomes 8. And then you just drop this one down here. So it'll be 2,827. Okay, you get it. Good. All right, now we're moving even further with 4-digit numbers. All right, so we're gonna go for 1,342 times 11 equals what? So try solving on your own, see if you can actually figure it out, because it's the same pattern as before. Okay, show the pattern again. Okay. All right, I'm gonna go over it. Okay. So basically, you just move the digit down again. This is always going to be the same thing. It's going to move the digit down, give a little space in between, and so you add these two, and then you actually add these two as well, and then these two. So it's not just 1, 3, and 4, 2. You actually have to add the center ones as well. So then what that gives you is actually 1 plus 3 is 4. 3 plus 4 is 7. 4 plus 2 is 6. So the answer you get is 14,762. Okay. Yeah, a lot of you guys got it right. That's good. Okay. Does anyone still have any questions about 4 digits?
No.
All right, I think, yeah, you guys got the hang of it. And another part to help you make sure that you actually got it right is, so you can see this is 4 digits, right? So like, let me write it again. 1,342 times 11. This is 4 digits. And this is 2 digits. So when you add the digits together, so you count how many digits is in totals. It's going to be 6 digits. You subtract 1 equals 5 digits. So you know your answer is almost always going to give you a 5-digit number. As you can see here, answer is 14,762. There's 5 digits. So that way, if you get something more, like you get a 6-digit, most of the time it's probably wrong. So that's a way to check your answer. So number 1. Let's go with 1,257 times 11. Number 2 is going to be, let's go with something bigger, 5,200. Wait, did I already go over the first one, I think? No. All right, so think of your answers and then line them up in a chat, like in order. Okay. Yeah, everyone's answer is coming in. Question 3. All right, I think most people, let's give it a few more seconds. Four digits by 11, okay. So 4 digits by 11. I'm gonna solve it in the corner right here. So it's the same thing. So you move down 1 and then 7. So these two combine, these two combine, and these two combine. All right, you got it? Okay. Yeah, I think most people got the right answers. So can I move on now?
Yes, you can move on.
Okay. You can see this is not that difficult because when you actually get the hang of it, the pattern becomes pretty easy. And then you keep solving this up to like as many digits as you want, but I mean, it will take longer as you progress. So moving on. Now we're gonna go over multiplying numbers that end 2-digit numbers that end with 5. So what that means is like if you're given a number like 45 times 85 equals blank, normally solving out would be really tedious and there's no 11, so we can't follow that pattern again. But what you want to do is actually take these two numbers, the first digit, or this is only for 2-digit numbers, so we're going to be learning for these today. So what's 4 times 8 equal to 32? And then you take the same two numbers, 4 and 8, you actually add them, and then that gives you 12, right? That gives you 12, and then you actually divide what you get from that by 2 equals 6. So what's 32 plus 6? That's going to be 38. And then since there's 2 5s, you know the end is going to be 25. So basically, you always just add a 25 at the end. Right. Do you guys understand that, or should I go over? I'm going to go over again. Okay. Yeah, that was a little bit harder. So you add a 25 at the end because what's 5 times 5 is equal to 25. And then basically you're just using the trick for the first digits of the two numbers, and then you just add the 25. It's just part of the trick. Yeah, so we're going to go over another one together. So this one is going to be 35 times 95 is equal to what? So again, step 1. I'm going to write it out step by step. Step 1, 3 times 9. That's going to be equal to 27. All right. And then you take the two numbers 3 and 9. You add those two. And then that gives you 12. But then you have to divide that by 2. Remember the divide. Let me put this step 3. Divide by 2. And then you get 27 plus 6. Since 12 divided by 2 is 6. 27 plus 6, that equals 33. So then that would equal 33, and then adding the 25s, 3,325. Okay? Yeah, okay, you guys got it pretty fast. Now, I'm gonna give you guys some example problems. So that's before 3 questions. So number 1, 45 times 95. Yeah, just solve these. And then put it in the same order in the chat as before. Okay. Seems like some of you guys are a little bit confused. So the first one is 45. 45 times 95 equals what? Okay. So step 1, 4 times 9. That's equals 36. And then step 2, here's where you guys were confused. 4 plus 9 is equal to 13. And you divide that by 2 equals, yeah, you do use decimals. 6.5. 36 plus 6.5. That'll give you 40. I'm running out of space. 42.5. All right. So then oh, okay. So 50, this point 50 becomes actually a 50. So here's a little bit confusing. It kind of turns into a 50, and then you take the 25 as you normally would. You add on to each other. That gives you 75, and then in turn that becomes, you take this one right here, 42.75. Yeah, that one is pretty tricky, but basically you just take the end of the decimal and then add that to 25, and then that gives you the last 2 digits. All right, what's your question? Whenever we have a decimal, do we always add only 1 0? No, so are you talking about the 42.5 and 0?
No, your mic is on.
Yeah, I think, yeah, pretty sure you always have just adding 1 0 because the other 0 just become pointless. So yeah, you would just do 50 plus 25. Yeah, okay. Any other questions? I think we're all good, right? Everyone got the answer? Okay, then moving on, since everyone got it. So what happens if you have a 2-digit times a 3-digit? Ending with 5s, of course. So let's say 35 times 115 equals blank. So what you want to do is take anything before the 5, so 11 and 3. You multiply those two, that gives you 33. Okay, and hold on, I'm having some issues. Oh wait, hold on. Oops. Yeah, you guys got it, but hold on. All right, wait, guys, take a 5-minute break real quick. There's some technical issues happening.
You're muted. His mic is having issues. He just put it in the chat.
Is it just me, or is the teacher on mute?
The teacher is on mute because his mic is having issues. He just put it in the chat. And I already told you. I'm not getting angry about it. I was just saying.
Alright, let's just solve the problem. Can you go back to the question, please? Thank you.
Can you guys hear me?
Yeah,
That worked again.
we
So
can.
I think everyone got it. Most people, right? So sorry for that, but I think this is gonna be the end of class. And I'm only subbing in for today. In the next classes, a dog will be the teacher again. And same as last time, there's gonna be a worksheet that's posted later tonight, and it's gonna go over the same things we covered, like the multiplying double digits, any digits by 11, and also double digits by ending with 5s. All right. And also, did you guys do your homework from last time?
Yes.
Do you do it? The homework, we're actually going to be looking into that when the DOF comes back.
Mhm.
A way for you guys to submit it without everyone else like seeing it, so they can't have the same answers. But yeah, you should probably get into the habit of posting. Right now, there's nowhere to post it yet. And don't post it on the channel because that means everyone else can see it. Yeah, it's okay if you didn't do it the first time because, I'll have issues like what I had today. But other than that, I think that's it.
I mean, Adolph told us to post it in the channel.
He did?
I think so, yeah.
Oh.